Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be another video on contour, but this time it is going to be powder contour. Now before I start with this video, I definitely want to let you guys know that contour that is going to suit my face shape or my nose shape is not going to necessarily suit your face shape or your nose shape. If you have not watched my videos on contouring for different face shapes and nose shapes, they will be linked down below. Definitely do watch them. And yeah, now we're gonna get started with the video. So for me personally, I don't really do a lot of cream contour. I do a lot of cream highlighting where I use a lighter concealer to highlight my, whatever areas I want to highlight, and then I set my face as normal, and then I go in with a powder contour just because I feel like a powder contour is more precise. And especially if you're trying to manipulate the shape of your face and your nose, etc., it's really important to be very precise with where you place the contour kind of like product, right? So when it comes to cream contour products, I feel like they're better suited for bronzing and less for actually contouring your face. I'm sure you guys all know that this is my opinion. And if you like contouring, cream contouring, obviously do what you want to do. Don't listen to me. So for today's video, I'm gonna go ahead with a contour product that is similar to my undertone, which is a warm undertone, because I want this to be a very natural contour video. So as you guys can probably see, I've done my makeup already, and the only thing that was left was the contour. So I'm gonna use this contour powder right here, and this is by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This came in the kit, and I think it's called Fawn. So when you're doing powder contour, you have to remember that the fluffier the brush is, the more diffused or spread out the contour is going to be, and the smaller and angled the brush is, the more precise the contour is going to be. So these are just general tips. Obviously, like I said, if you want contour for your face shape, definitely do check out my video that will be linked down below. So for contour, you want to start at the top of your ear. So the top of the ear is actually this place right here. So I'm going to start here, and then don't take it all the way down. You have to angle it towards the mouth, but stop right before the outer corner of your eye, like this. So angle it towards the mouth and then stop right before the corner of your mouth, because when a contour goes all the way to here, it just looks really bad. And so I'm going to show you guys here. This is just me placing the contour, and now I'm just going to blend it out. I'm not even sure if you guys can see it. Also, another thing to keep in mind here is that the longer your face is, the more straight you're going to want to contour. And the rounder your face is, the more of an angle you want to create, because that is just something that helps, work with your face shape. So you see, it's a very natural kind of like contour situation. You can't even tell that it's there. By the way, guys, I waxed this area of my face, and I'm just like, ugh, it looks so weird. But anyways, so I'm going to do it like this. So when it comes to the jawline, you need to do it underneath the jaw. That is where you want to concentrate the more product. And if your face type is kind of like mine, then you also want to contour this area. So for that, you want to take the contour product, dust off the excess, and gently start blending it upwards. You don't want to directly apply it on this part that is visible. You want to apply it here and then gently start, blending it upwards. So there you go, guys. And then for me, I just like to contour this area. I don't like to contour this area because this area is already pinched in when it comes to my face. like so. And if at any point you feel like you went in a little bit too heavy with the contour, simply take the sponge or the brush that you applied your foundation with and go over that area, and that is going to fix it. Or what you can do is take your face powder and go in with a brush on top of that area to fix it. Now I'm going to do my nose contour. Now when it comes to the nose contour, first of all, I have already highlighted the areas that I wanted highlighted with a cream highlight, because when I feel like when it comes to contouring, always highlight with a cream highlighter or a concealer. Obviously by highlighter I mean a cream concealer that is lighter than your skin tone, 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone. And then for contour you can go in with a powder product. So now for nose contour, what I like to do is I like to take one brush for the actual application. This is going to help me put the contour where I want it, and the other brush I can use to blend it out, and that just makes contouring so much more easier. You don't need expensive brushes, honestly guys. I bought these from the local store, so yeah. For my nose, I want it to be shorter, and then I also want it to be thinner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to start contouring from here, because if I do, then here till here it's just going to emphasize the length and it's going to make it look longer. Instead, I'm going to start from here and then create the shape that I want, and then a little bit like that. Looks intense, but that's okay guys, we'll fix it. So this is the shape that I want, and I'm pretty happy with this shape. It's not symmetrical, but that's okay because we're going to blend it out. So this is a clean brush, and now I'm just going to blend this out. So you see, it looks nice and thin and really cute. Not that big noses aren't cute, but I just feel like for me, a short nose suits me better. Right guys? Okay. So now what you can do is, if like me you feel like the contour looks a little harsh, just go into any face powder or eyeshadow powder that is exactly 1 shade lighter than your skin tone. So for me it's going to be this yellow powder here. You can also go into a translucent powder. Well, not a translucent powder because that wouldn't have any coverage, but still just any powder with a little bit of coverage that is either your skin tone or lighter, and then you can start defining or kind of like just blending that on the areas where you don't have contour on, like the areas that are just right next to the contour. And what that is going to do, that is going to further enhance the contour. So I'm just putting this on the areas that I would highlight, is basically what I should have said. Now I'm going to take the same brush that I was blending it in, blended all of this in with, and just go over like so. There you go guys, the nose is done. Now I'm going to do this side and I'm going to be right back. I want to show you guys, messy, really messy. Okay. So I really want to show you guys the difference between the contour products. This is definitely a more cool toned powder. It's got a little bit of grayishness to it, a little bit of just pinkiness, and then this one right here, this has definitely more warmth to it. I'm not sure if you guys can actually see what I'm talking about. So you see, this is definitely a more cool toned grayish foundation shade, contour powder. So can't even see it you guys, but you can definitely see the difference in the tones hopefully, this is more warm and this is definitely more ashy grayish tone. So why am I showing this to you guys? I'm showing this to you guys to let you guys know that there are basically two schools of thought on contouring. Some makeup artists, they say that you should always contour with a contour powder or product that has a similar undertone to the undertone of your skin. And other people say that you should always contour in order to change your face shape or your nose shape. You should always contour with a cool undertone product, because that mimics the natural shadows that are created on your face when light naturally hits them. So personally, I prefer to contour with a powder that is similar to my skin tone, just because I'm not really looking to change the shape of my face or nose as much, and I feel like it gives a more natural contour. But if you really want to change the shape of your nose or face, then I would definitely lean more towards the cool toned contouring product. Alright guys, so that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that this video helped you guys out. I hope that you guys learned something from this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel, do consider subscribing, and also if you've not followed me on Instagram, do follow me on Instagram as well. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.